explaining Bruce Lee one-inch punch. It turns out that Hong Jinbao really didn't brag that Bruce Lee can really send people flying with one punch. This precious video of the pie in 1967 really records the whole process of Bruce Lee's actual battle. In 1967, Bruce Lee was invited to participate in the American karate competition. As a martial arts guest, Bruce Lee showcased his Chinese kung fu and practical combat skills in front of the world. In the picture, Bruce Lee stands in the center of the stage, introducing Chinese kung fu with confidence. He said bluntly that Chinese martial arts are the birthplace of all martial arts in the world. Many experts in the audience expressed doubts about this. Even a strong black man came up to ask for advice. This black man has a lot of background. He's Vic Moore, 4-time karate champion. Bruce Lee is ready to show him his punching speed and get Vic Moore ready. Even so, Moore couldn't stop Bruce Lee's fist either. The second time, the result is still the same. Bruce Lee was so fast that even the camera couldn't capture him. After a series of failures, the champion was finally convinced. And finally, a bout of Bruce Lee. However, some people doubt that Bruce Lee is fast, but no power. Next, Bruce Lee's inch boxing display will completely conquer the American martial arts world. Bruce Lee tried not to hurt the reporter. Pads and stools were specially prepared for cushioning. Then Bruce Lee invited Joe Louis, the karate champion, in the audience, to give a demonstration first, and asked him to hit with all his might. You can see that the reporter was beaten back more than 1 meter. You know, Louis was the top fighter in America at the time. Next up is Bruce Lee. I saw Bruce Lee fall by his waist and horse in one. Suddenly, an inch fist sent the reporter flying a few meters away. This punch shocked 4 people. There was thunderous applause from the audience. Louis saw that this punch was stronger than himself. It's still big, so I want to try it myself. Notice Louis' expression, a face full of respect and admiration. Exactly. Louis later became Bruce Lee's apprentice. In addition, Bruce Lee also showed his 2 fingers zen at the scene. The foreigners under the stage were also stunned. There was great applause again. Later, Bruce Lee also showed Wing Chun's hand squeezing with Hu Bai Mu Zun. They do it with their eyes closed. So Father-in-Law is like a martial arts novel. Where have foreigners seen such a father-in-law? The audience applauded one after another. Continuous, not to let. However, there are also foreigners who think this is embroidery. They don't actually fight. So he went on stage to challenge. I saw both of them fully armed on stage. The one with the white rope on the back is Bruce Lee. The challenger on the opposite side is the famous Inoxandro, defeated 7-time karate champion Lolis. Inoxandro attacks first. But like Samuel Hung said, my feet are about to jump. His foot snaps. Already on my face. That's what happened to Inoxandro. Then Inoxandro continued his attack. All easily captured by Bruce Lee. Also punched Ino in the head. Then Ino attacked again. Instead of hitting Bruce Lee, he was punched 7 or 8 times by Bruce Lee in 1 second. Then Ino continued to attack. A cross kick Bruce Lee easily dodged. Fight back at the same time, because it's a friendly match. Every time Bruce Lee fought back, he attacked with all his might. But Ino still doesn't give up. The subsequent attack, Bruce Lee threw Ino directly to the ground. But he didn't hit Ino on the head, but click until the end. Equity is an instinct. It's okay to stop. And in the next test, Bruce Lee still accurately anticipates and reacts quickly to repel Ino every time. And there was no active attack throughout the process. If it's a real game, I'm afraid it's been many times since Piwino. It was this competition that convinced Ino Delgado. Later, he also became Bruce Lee's apprentice. And Bruce Lee also proved Chinese Kung Fu through this competition. And it greatly enhanced the image and enemy of the Kung Fu people at that time.